Mic check. And let's check this message thing. Good. So mic is working, comment is working. Let's go, guys. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Um, I'm really excited to be here today with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, First and foremost, let's do this. We'll be doing the tournament thing today. So let's hit tournament. Then we'll click on this free one because that's the one we want to join. We have about 4 hours left. 4 hours 23 minutes, but we'll make the most of it. So continue. So initially, when we have the tournament interface, I usually don't explain this, but let me quickly explain it. So initially, when we do this is how it comes. So first, what we normally we're going to do is to set the time frame. You remember the trade time. I mean, the first time. The thing there is we have two trade time modes like here. The first one is this timer mode. The second one is the flag mode. This is the one I normally use. So usually it's set on S30, 30 seconds, but I change it to M1, which is 1 minute. Then the next thing I usually do is to go into chart types. I'll change the chart types to candlesticks, then enable this timer. What it does is enables the timer for each candle so that you can know how many seconds left. Then we'll come back to this time frame, and if it's not on M1, we'll click M1. We're going with M1 today. You understand? So we have all the candlesticks. Each candlestick is 1 minute right now. Then I set the trade amount. Usually I like to go with a third of my balance, which is crazy, but that's how I like to do it. You understand? Sometimes I'll go with 25%. I'll just set 25% and leave it. So we seem to have this nice opportunity here. This is a break of structure, you can see, and so we have dodgy break, we have strong candle. I'm expecting this one to be a red candle, but I don't know why it's giving us this green candle vibe. But no problem. Let's check the point, the decision point for this breakout. So you can see we have this level that has been tested many times in the market, and now the level has been broken. You understand? So we can go to lower time frame to find the decision point for that breakout. I think we found one in S30. Let's just mark it quickly. Price may come back there at any time. So this is the first entry. Let's mark it as a lower time frame entry. You're welcome, guys. So once you are in the session, kindly send me a hi in the comment section so that I can give a shout out. You understand? So please give me just say hi in the comment section. Um, the interface may seem a little bit different. I will explain that further down further down into the trading session. But right now, we're just looking for entries, basically. Let's check this. We're not going to take this entry down here, and I'm not even going to mark it because there's a small entry here at this round number. This 1.15200. So let me mark that one as a lower time frame entry also. If you notice that anytime I have overlapping lower time frame entries, I use different colors. So it's so that we can like distinguish between the different areas. Okay, we found another one S5. I'll mark it because It's in very close to, it's right above that. There's a round number there, so I'm going to mark it. Then I would. So we have three entries now. The best one is one at the top. So thank you so much for joining us. As you're joining us, please kindly, I would really appreciate if you can click the like button. Anytime you click the like button, it signals to YouTube to suggest it to the video to other other of our colleagues that are interested in trading like this. So if you are the type that really wants everybody to learn together, please click the like button so that YouTube can suggest this video to other people too. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. All right, so now let me explain this setup again. We have this area of support, and price has tested that support several times. They've rejected, and now we have a breakout from that support level. Now, anytime that happens, it happens because of a decision point. So we went into the lower time frame to find all the decision points in the along this area. You can see. So we have three entries now. Now the best entry is the one at the top here, this one. But it doesn't mean these other two will not react. So what we'll do is I will take a trade at each of this entry if price test all the entries. Now sometimes price may just touch this lower entry and retrace and go back and not come back to these two ones. You understand? So that's why I'm gonna be taking the trade on that entry. It's a good entry actually. So I expect price to retrace immediately it enters the entry. But let's look for other good opportunities in the market. So if you are joining us, kindly send me a hi in the message so that I can give a shout out. So just let me know. Uh, so you can just send a message like it could be hi. If you have any question, you can put in the comment section. You understand? We have this beautiful common point of rejection here. We can take a trade if price comes into this rejection area above this round number. It's a very nice place to take the trade. Let's check the rest of the markets. Okay, it's a big ranging market. You can see it just keeps going up, down. And if you are not very sure, let me teach you a trick. You can go into this indicator section and enable this zigzag. Usually I like to make the line thin because I don't like thick lines on my screen. It's a very small screen, so you can see it. The zigzag can easily tell you what's happening in the market. You can tell. Oh, we missed. Did we miss this? Come on now. I missed that entry. Okay, no problem. Would I missed the entry? I wanted to take a trade above this round number. It's a common point of rejection and it's a very good one. The price was down here the other time when we were checking. No problem. Though it's a very it has been rejecting like for a very long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this was the ninth rejection. Okay, no problem though. I would keep it as a favorite. Let's check the other one. Okay. I have a feeling we may be having a ranging market. This one we might be making a ranging market down here. Now, if I see a doji in between, then we'll have an opportunity. But right now, we'll just keep it under the watch lists. Okay. I'm looking for a very good opportunity. We're not going to rush. We'll take our time. We'll find very good opportunity in the market. So There's a gap down here. It's in favor of the buyers, but we don't have other reasons to support that, buyers trade. Though we have an overlapping level here, but the market did not enter the overlapping level, so we're not going to just take random trades because we have a gap down. Let's check this market quickly. What I'm looking for, I'm looking at the market if we have support and resistance being respected, and also to see like generally where the market is going. This level is making a red green pattern, and this red green pattern is probably happening because of this doji. There's a doji here. So when price breaks either to the upside or to the downside, we have an opposite candle. I don't know how long that will last, you understand? So, but let me mark it. I'll mark it as favorite, then continue checking the market. So it's good to like have a very good understanding of what the market is currently doing before you even enter any trade. You understand? This is the supply area. Okay. And we have a QM above it. Let me mark the supply area first. You can see there's a QM here, ABC to the upside, then push to the downside. So this will be the QM shoulder. It's a very small QM shoulder. Hi, Gem World, welcome. I really appreciate you coming, guys. If you are in the chat section, if you're in the live session, kindly send me hi so that I can give a shout out. Thank you so much for doing that. Let me see my people. Yes, over here. So this is the QM shoulder here. The first thing we need to do is let's check M3 to see if we have an engulf. I can't see any engulf in M3. Yes, thank you so much. It's my pleasure too. So we'll check M5 to see if we have an engulf. You can see there's no engulf here. So it tells you that this QM is not valid. We're not going to take any trade based on the QM. But it doesn't mean we don't have any opportunity. You understand? It just means that we are not taking a trade based on QM. But there's another supply area up here. Let me mark it. We have another supply. So you can see there's a supply up here. We'll mark the supply area. We'll save it like that. So if price comes to either of these supply areas, we know that we have a very good opportunity. If I go to the lower time frame, let's check if we have an entry inside the supply. There's an entry inside this one. Let me mark it quickly. So if price comes close to there, we may be looking out for other reasons to take a trade. Let me check S15. Okay, we have an opportunity up here. So there's a lower time frame entry inside the supply. We'll mark it also. Let's go back to M1. All right, so mark it like this. So save this as a favorite. So now let's cycle through all the favorites. There's a QM down here. Let's see if we're late. If we're not late yet. We're already at the QM shoulder. Let's check M3. Okay, we have the engulf. Let's check if we have an entry. We can just take the trade directly. Let me see. We have an entry down here. Let's check if we have one more entry somewhere there. There's an entry down here. So let's see. Let's go back to M1 and see. We extend all the entries, no problem. Okay, price already rejected from one of the entries. This one. Price already rejected from that one. So wait for this one also. Okay. Now, I kind of trust the entry down here more than the other one. I'll tell you why. Because you see this entry down here is a supply already. Is a demand, actually. So I'm expecting a rejection to the upside. So let me mark the demand too. I'm expecting a rejection to the upside. So this is the demand area. I'm going to mark it after the trade so that it doesn't distract you from the trade. So all right, that's a winning trade. So let me mark, this is the demand area. I'll mark it. Then I will explain this trade quickly. So this is what I was talking about. You see, we have a demand here, but there's a QM entry inside that demand. It makes that it makes that entry strong. You understand? And it makes the probability of that trade to work in a higher one. So let me quickly explain this ABC to the downside, like this push down, up, then down movement, and all of a sudden you have an up movement that breaks the previous swing. You understand? Let me explain it in a way that actually I'm having challenges with my S Pen, so but don't worry guys, I have a lot of videos. I've explained it already in the channel. It's called QM strategy. You can just search for it, you will see it there. You understand? And there's if you check into inside my playlist, there's a particular playlist where I specifically explained QMs on, especially on M5 time frame and M1 too. You understand? So the playlist is called, you will see there's one playlist called a live trading session. There's another playlist called I think it's called M5 coverage. So you will see it there. So if you click on it, just you will see the video. They are well labeled. Yeah, it's a QM explanation. I've explained everything that you need to know about QMs, and the things that you need to watch out for and stuff like that. You understand? And if you need a one-on-one consult, you understand. And if you need a one-on-one consult, you can message me. The link is in the description below. It's in the Telegram channel. So join the Telegram channel. Then you'll be able to message me. You message me directly, and I'll be able to reply you immediately or as soon as I can. You understand? So we will be able to, like, if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, it's the same way. You can just click the Telegram channel, join the Telegram channel, then you'll be able to message me. Then we can discuss about your mentorship and all that. And if all you want is just maybe an hour consult, you understand, send me a message on the Telegram channel. You understand, I do consulting too, for people who just need, they don't have time to, like, learn plenty things. They just need me to, like, explain certain things in details. You understand, I'm offering my services to be your consultant, and consult for you in any way you want, basically. So if you have any questions that's been bothering you, or there's a particular trade you really want me to help you analyze, you understand, you can just book an hour session, and I'll be able to, like, any questions you have within that session, I'll be able to answer you. You understand? So it's as simple as that, basically. So thank you so much for doing that. If you're enjoying this content, please give this live session a like. You understand? And if you're looking for ways to support the channel, you understand, it's available now. There's a super thanks, super chat. I've forgotten the third one. You understand? They are all in the description below, so you can support us through all those means. You understand? Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate you guys. Let's check the remaining. Oh, I would have lost this trade if I was in the market, because I would have taken the trade. I would have lost this particular trade, this green one before the red, because when you have a doji break, you're expecting a retracement. You're expecting an opposite candle, and you have a gap up in favor of the sellers. So I would have taken this trade, not knowing that it will be a green green candle. It happens like that sometimes. And if you are taking this trade, don't feel bad. It's a good trade to take, because based on everything you have this red green pattern. You can see green red, and then you have green. You are expecting a red, and you have a gap up, and it's a doji break. So if you lose this kind of trade now, you should not feel bad. So it's one of those things I always say, that the fact that you lost a trade does not mean you're a bad trader. You get the gist. If you keep taking good trades like that, you will end up being profitable eventually. So I don't want anybody to feel bad because you take fine trades. Oh, we're waiting for this. I'm going to take this. This is not a momentum. You can see this is not a momentum. This is a trend, and it's an healthy trend. So if price enters into this supply area, I'm expecting the sellers to retrace the price, at least to an extent. But what we are going to do is we're going to wait for the price to enter into this lower time frame entry. We will not take it at the entrance of the supply area. When it enters, we'll take it here. Let me quickly check the rest, or let me just wait, because I have a feeling price will just jump up now. So this is not a momentum. You can see it is a trend. You can trade against a trend. You cannot trade against the momentum. Though it's a strong trend. Okay, this also looks like a third touch. Let me just mark the third touch. So this is how to mark third touch breaker. You can see. But I'm not going to base this trade on this third touch. I'm basing it on the supply. We have a round number there too. So if it breaks that round number now and comes to this area, we're expecting the trade. I'll take the trade. I'll go with the sellers. Immediately it touches. Here. Okay. This decision point is yet to happen. This is the one I'm really rooting for, the one at the top. So let's just keep checking. You can see this demand is very strong. Now you see, if you have a common point of rejection and price is coming back into the area, don't take the trade. Don't take it. Why did I say you should not take it? You see, common point of rejection only works when you have a ranging market. Immediately price leaves that range, don't don't refer to it again. You understand? Don't bother about it again. Search for something else. You understand? So I know there's a supply here, and we have this exhaustion candle coming into the supply. This may be a good one. Oh, well, this is a momentum, so we are not going to trade today. We are not trading against the momentum. Let's just leave it like at that. You understand? Even if it retraces, no problem. We are not taking against. We are not trading against the momentum. So it's as simple as that. So guys, if you are enjoying this content, please give this video a like. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But let me check the rest of the market because we cannot just wait on that. Let me see. Let me check M3 if we have an angle for this. Okay, we do. I was not expecting us to have an angle for this QM. I was not expecting it at all. This is a QM shoulder, and M5 already has an angle for it. So the next thing we need to do. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. We have a doji entry. You see, anytime you see a doji entry, the probability of that trade is high. So this is how I used to mark it. I'll mark it like this, just to remind me that that place is a very hot zone. And you see, we have another entry inside. That even makes it stronger. So now we are going to take the trade. If price comes here, we are not going to hesitate. No hesitation at all. All right, that's good. Hi, Gemworld. Oh, Gemworld just. Thank you so much, Gemworld. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Thank you so much, Gemworld. You know, I was saying the other day that Gemworld is one of the OGs in this channel. You know, so Gemworld has opened the floor. She's the first. She's the first subscriber to actually give us I think it's super thanks. Thank you so much, Gemwood. I really appreciate. You know, guys, if you want to do the same, you can just go ahead, please. If you want to support the channel, please go ahead. You understand? I know a lot of people want to spoil me here. So if you want to spoil me, go ahead and spoil me. Thank you so much, Gemwood. I really appreciate that. Yes, Gemwood has done it. She has opened the floor. That's really amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's quickly check. Okay, so if price comes into this entry, this supply area, it's gonna be a good trade. Okay, logo shop. This is RC. Hey, RC, how are you? Thank you, RC. Hey, RC. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, those are my people. Those are my people. Correct, correct. I like that. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are doing amazing. Hope you are feeling great today. It's so nice to have you here. Yes, if you are just joining us, send a message in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out. All right, that's really amazing. Thanks. I've got some good stuff in the works. Yes, yes, yes. I know. Yes, thank you so much. We hope to crush the tournament. You understand? Thank you very much. Though, funny enough, I usually don't. I do the tournament, most of the time, because it's the closest one can get to your real account. Actually, everything is with the real account and the tournament is almost the same. The way they treat the way Pocket Option treats the tournament, they treat it like a real account. So I prefer doing that anytime I just want to make something real, but not in the real account. You understand? So it makes so much sense to just do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very nice. And thanks for the likes. I really appreciate. Let me check. I'm trying to cycle between. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So I'm trying to cycle between all the favorites we've marked so that we don't miss out on any of the. This is a very good trade though. It's an EQM shoulder and we have a gap down. And this is an exhaustion candle. You understand? Though my best trade would have been to come down to this entry where we can actually take the trade. So that's what I'm waiting for basically. If we have an exhaustion candle that goes up like this and closes here, I'll take the trade. So you can see that momentum now. It broke that supply area, then came back to that same supply area now, and now the market is treating it as a demand. You can see, so this area now has turned to what I call an SBD, supply become demand. If I saw this trade, I probably would have taken it. I would have treated it as a demand. You know what? Let's take a risky trade. Let's go with 6.25%. If price comes back inside here, I'll take a trade. Okay, good. It's a risky trade actually, but why not? Why not if not? This is what I mean by risky trade. So I'm marking this common point of rejection down here, and I'm expecting the price to pull back up. So let's see. Though it's a risky trade, that's why we're going with low amounts. If it comes below that round number, I might take another one. So let's see if the risk will pay off. It's a very risky trade. It's a very risky trade, but it paid off. If I check now, we'll probably okay. You can see it was very close. Just we won by just 4 points, and the reason why we won is because we had a gap up. You understand? Though we took the trade on a round number, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know already. But I was thinking if it comes down to this round number with 3 zeros, it will increase our chances of round numbers. They act like support and resistance sometimes S and R's. So, well, no problem. That was a risky trade. Well, no problem. Okay, we're still waiting for this. Though they're already making move to come down to the entry. Wait, let me check that entry again. Oh, thank you so much. Gemma said she wanted to see the super chat thing work. So she decided to test it. So if you want to test it too, it's available for testing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see if it works. Yes, if you want to test it, you are free to test. How's this laughing? It's true now. Go ahead and test it. I give you the permission to test it. Test it as many times as you want. Yes, so that's how it is. If you want to test it, I give you the permission. Let all of us test the super chat and see how effective it works. I like to see how it works too because yeah, so testing. Oh man. Yes, it really helps actually. It does really help. You understand? And I actually do this most of the time because I find it's easy to connect with the audience. So it's really nice that we are doing this. You know, we are seeing it work live. All the strategies that we've been learning all this while, we can put it to a test. You understand? And based on the different market conditions, we can know which one works, which one does not work. You know, at the particular time, I should have taken this trade. This is a good trade. We have a morning star. Morning star has usually gives retracements, and we have a gap up in favor of the sellers, but it's too late to take it now. But this is a very good trade. Oh my god, we would have lost that trade if we had taken it because of that jump to the upside. Yes, it's helpful for us to stick together and grow. Yes, you're very correct, RC. It helps all of us to grow together when we stick together like that. That's the reason why I actually created the Barter-Pro channel. Let me explain. I've not really told anybody this story before, but let me give you the story. You're very lucky that at least everyone here now can hear the story. Now, back then when I just started, I didn't know what to do. I didn't I was seeing a lot of people online doing this, doing that. We were making a lot of money. I was wondering how can I get started? But I realized that most of the information online were just trash. Oh, I was expecting a gap down. I would have gone with the buyers. You understand? But then I noticed that a lot of people don't even know Jack, and they're just online, saying rubbish. You understand? They don't even explain their strategies. We just realize that they're making money. And I was wondering, like, there's got to be a better way. But eventually I realized that, you see, most of these guys that you see, they just make huge amount of money from one small amount. It's a big lie. You understand? I can tell you for a fact that it's a big lie. Let anybody come and challenge me and tell me it's not. You understand? The thing there is, most of the time, some of them are paid by brokers. You understand? To promote the platform. Now, I don't do that. Yes, if I ever have. Hey, what's up? Two four elders. It's nice to have you here. 24 elders. Yes, exactly. Don't worry, I'll see. I know we're going to chat about it. It's nice to have you here. You understand? 24 elders, thank you so much. Oh, your name is Capacity. Okay. It's nice to have you here, Capacity. Thank you so much. You understand? And you realize that, it happens such that there's no real information about, especially binary options. You hardly see a very like real trading information on. I was like that, just seeking information online until I found my mentor. You get the gist. So immediately I got the information I needed and I realized that I was able to test it. Okay. Yes, I will discuss about my mentor shortly. I'm trying to read. Honestly, I couldn't read that your previous message. Okay, you're asking how you can start. Let me quickly tell you. So to start, the first thing you need to do is to there's a link in the description. You can click on that link and it will take you directly to the broker I use personally. You understand? So you can click on that immediately. Okay. Okay. RC is sorry guys, I have a lot of information displaying on my screen. I have to read them very fast. So I would 24 elders. Hold on, I will answer your message very soon. Now RC is trying to say that they make it easy for most of these guys to win. You understand? These brokers, why? Because they are promoting their brand, and it makes business sense, But I am against deceiving people. You understand? I don't like it when people just deceive others like that. No, give everybody a plain level playing field ground, and let us, based on our expertise and based on our experience, let's trade. That would have been the best way. I have a lot of videos I'm about to make. You guys will be shocked at certain things I've observed. Let's take this trade, another small trade, and it's a risky one actually. But I'm taking it because we have a common point of rejection. That's the only reason I'm taking this trade. So if it comes to that round number, I'll take one more. Well, I'm expecting a pullback to the upside. So hold on. I'm going to answer your question, 24 elders. Okay. Can we have a gap down at least? Okay, fine. We can take that trade. Okay, so the thing there is, to start, all you need to do is click on there's a it's called broker link. Just click on it. It will take you directly to the broker I use. You can register there. Then you will be able to they will give you a free demo account. That's the one I recommend people to practice with. Practice. You need a lot of practice. Now, I have another there's a free tutorial I have on my channel. It's called, I think it's called Getting Started with Binary Option, or Introduction to Binary Option. You understand? Now, if you're talking about strategy, let me take two more here because I'm expecting that pullback. So, if you're talking about strategies, there are videos on different strategies online. You understand? I don't know why we keep making this gap down, but the sellers keep coming in. I think they're probably preparing to just go. I'm not going to go with the buyers again. I think they're prepared their mind to go down, and we have a claim here. Come on. Uh, it's not actually very easy, like explaining things, and But don't worry. Let me see if this QM is valid. Okay, we have a valid one. Let's check if it has an entry. Maybe we can take a trade, but that this movement is becoming a okay. We have an entry down here. Let's mark it. If it comes to this entry, we'll take a trade. If it comes to this entry, we'll take a trade. Let me go back to M1 and wait. Okay, you can see we finally had the green candle, but they were doing as if they were going to like break the level. Okay, if price comes down to this entry, I'll take the trade. All right. So back to what I was saying. So if you are talking about strategies, and maybe you have the foundational knowledge, you understand. This is what we need to do. Now I have a lot of strategy videos like QM strategy, thought breakouts. What's the name of these other ones? Doji trade strategy and all that. I have it already. So you can check in my playlist. You'll see a lot of them. Then there's a particular playlist I really want to pay attention to. The QM area did not respond. I guess they've decided to just break the. Let me check. Let me check if we have more entries down there. Okay, we have another one down here, but it's not a fresh entry, so it probably may not work. Let's go down again. Oh, there's one here. Okay, this is a fresh one. This is a fresh one. Good. Oh, I think price already touched that area. Okay. Don't worry, we'll find a very good opportunity. We will not worry ourselves with that. So let's go back. Okay, so the thing there is, so you there's a particular playlist. It's called Live Trade Session. If you can watch that whole playlist, you probably have access. Like that playlist gives you access to all the strategies that I've taught on this channel because everything is there. You know how it works, how it if it's not going to work, how you're going to know everything you see there. But if you are the type that you don't have time and you really want to you need a one-on-one consult or you just need a one-on-one mentorship, the link is in the description. Is the Telegram channel. Just click the Telegram channel, join in, and you will have a link where you can message me directly inside that Telegram channel. I'm going to go with the sellers after this. If this okay, I was expecting if this candle is green, I was going to go with the sellers, but I won't do that again because the sellers they already entered. So basically, if you need a one-on-one mentorship, just join the Telegram channel. The link is in the description. You will have a direct link to message me, and we'll be able to like discuss about your mentorship and how we can the best way to actually help you grow in the trading journey. So I hope that helps. Basically, you understand. So let's check the rest of. We would have lost this trade if I was in the market. I was not expecting price to break through this QM entry, but it's all right. Hmm. We have another entry down here. We'll take a trade on that entry. So let me check the others. Hmm. There's this common point of rejection here. Or let me just leave this for now. Let's check other markets. This looks like a third touch, but I bet we'll have a better chance with this common point of rejection than the third touch. So immediately price breaks that, we're going to take a trade with the buyers. Yes. If it goes down, I'll take one more. Yes. I'm gonna take one more because I'm expecting that green candle to happen. This is a demand area and we have common point of rejection there. So let's add one more here. So I'm expecting that pull to the upside. Let's see. Thank you. I already thanked you now. Why are you coming back? Oh man. Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. So, as I was saying, so if you're interested in the Barter-Pro mentorship, the Telegram channel is in the description below. Please um, click on it. Yeah, thank you, RC. Thank you very much. Good trade. So, um let's just look for another opportunity in the market. There are plenty of opportunities in the market. Okay, wait, let me explain this because some people might be wondering what just happened. Let me explain this. You see, we have this common point of rejection. Like, common point of rejection means when we see a lot of rejections like this, like price try to enter into that price zone, but the market just keep rejecting that price. It you can draw a common point of rejection, and from there you will be able to. So if price comes back into that, like crosses that common point of rejection, you can take a trade to the upside like in this case. But the reason why I decided to take this trade is because you see this area is a demand area, and anytime you have a demand, there are buyers there. So if that demand area also coincides with a common point of rejection, it increases the probability of you actually taking that trade. You get the gist. Yes, 24 elders. So that's how it is. You know, so when you are able to combine like certain multiple reasons, I can bet now if we go to lower time frame, we can even find a better entry. Like if I had prepared ahead, we could have found a better entry to take that trade. And let me see if okay, fine. You see, we found one. So if I mark this area now, let me mark it. You will see it will give us a very good entry where we could have fine-tuned our trade. So if I change this now to okay. See guys, we have amazing we have a lot of amazing things on this channel. You understand? You really want to learn, you will learn because I'm not going to hold anything back from you. You understand? I'm not going to hold anything back from anybody that is ready to learn. I'm not going to hold anything back. You can see, look at this. So I could have waited for this perfect entry under this round number. You can see. So these are very good reasons to take this trade. Yeah, I'm talking about this first time the price entered into this demand area. So we know that we have buyers inside that demand area, but it's also a common point of rejection. Sometimes in my annotations, you see me. I'll type. I'll write CPR. So it's common point of rejection. So you can see the first time it enters, you wait for it. It comes to this round number. You will take a trade under this round number. In fact, you can go full margin, but I'm not advising you to go full margin, basically. You understand? But I'm just saying, because you have a lot of probability playing in your favor, you can risk so much. You understand? Just take the trade and the price will pull back and close. You understand? Just like that. That's how to take your trades, guys. So I'm not going to hold anything back from you. You get the gist. So really, 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 yeah. I know some of you really want to support this channel. You can go ahead and do that. You understand? You will be happy you did because if I'm able to do this more often, like if I'm able to actually concentrate on teaching you guys, there's no way we will not. We are a community of guys working together. We are trying to learn and build, just like RC has said. We are building our community together. You understand? It gets to a point whereby all of us already know. We will look at the market and we already know what will happen. That's amazing. I could have taken this trade. I just said let's just go like this. I could have taken this trade. I'll tell you why. I know some of you would have seen it. There's this overlapping level here, and there are buyers here. You can see. Normally I would have just waited for it to give us a margin of safety because a risky trade actually. Let me see if we can take one more. Let's take one more here. Yeah, overlapping levels. When markets overlap like that, they tend to build this demand and supplies. You get the gist. I'm still going to go two more. In fact, let's take one more because I'm expecting a green candle now. We have an exhaustion candle close inside an overlapping level. Now, I think the sellers have not gotten the memo that the buyers are in the market yet. But right now, I'm expecting a green candle now. Let's see. If it doesn't happen, fine, no problem. But we are more likely to have a green candle. So it's it's trading is about probability, like I always say. So I'm expecting a green candle. The buyers, if these buyers are strong enough, they should be able to push the price up and give us a green candle. So let's see if that happens. We have 15 seconds left. Okay. Okay, I think the sellers are just too strong. Maybe that's why. No problem. So they've kind of given us a what they call it now, a momentum. So we can't trade against them again. But all the trades we took now, they are very good trades. And if you want to know, look at this buyers activity inside. Let me go to S15. You see the buyers activity. The buyers actually came in, but the sellers are stronger than the buyers. Obviously, that's why they ended up as a. Look at the buyers. So sometimes the fact that you lost a trade does not mean you are wrong. It's simply just, and it's not about being right or wrong. Really, really, it's more about the highest probability. Let me put it that way. You understand? So it's just about probability. It's not about being right or wrong. Basically, look, and you can see now we have a gap up, and gap ups are normally they are in favor of the sellers, but you can see the buyers came in because now the buyers have gotten the memo that they should be in charge of the market. So it happens like that. But let's look for more opportunities in the markets. I know we have plenty of opportunities in the market. Let me see how long we've been going. We're almost an hour now, guys. Please like this video. I really want you to like this video. Exactly, exactly. The green candle should have been the second entry. Still a good analysis. Yes, you're correct. You understand? Um. Oh, I was about saying something just now. Yes, I was about saying, guys, please like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to others too. So thank you so much for doing that. And you guys don't have an idea what we have in the works. It's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing because if you really really want to learn, I'm not talking about those who want. Hey Agnes, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, my people are here now. That's good. Correct. Yes, and if you're new here, let me give you a shout out. You can just say hi in the comment section. You understand? Let me give you a shout out. So I'm marking this basic market structure now. We have up, down, up, down, up, down. So the sentiment of the market is upwards. I'm trying to see if there's a reason for us to go with the sellers once we get somewhere here. I've not found any reason to go with the sellers. I've not seen any supply or demand up here. Though we have this round number 0.58600. But let's just wait and see. I will mark this as a favorite. Let's check the remaining favorites that we have. Okay. The reason why I mark things as favorites is so that we can keep up with the market. We have a possible third breakout here. I'm going to take the trade, so let's just wait for it. Let me go to our time frame and adjust this. You can see even M5, it suggests a third breakout. We'll go back to M1. So we have first touch low, second touch. Oh, it's not a lower low. So it doesn't meet the requirement for a third breakout. So we're not going to take the trade. But the thing there is, if it comes to this entry, I will not hesitate to take the trade. If price comes to that entry, I won't hesitate. So let's okay. We don't have any setup here currently. Let me clear this. This would have been, if not for this, if not for this rejection on this candle, this would have been a very good third touch, but no problem. That's a nice level there right there. But let me remove this from the favorites since we don't have. Okay, let's analyze this market. We have red green pattern. If we have an exhaustion candle that closed on this roundabout, we can go with the sellers. I'm really happens actually. You know, sometimes you just wish certain things happen. Now, this is a very ugly third touch. Okay, I think it's going to happen. This is this is a very ugly third touch. Now, if we have a gap up, oh no no no! Come on now, come on. You know what? Let's go with the sellers. There's a reason why I said we should go with the sellers. You see this last candle that opened, this particular one, this red candle, is a sign of reversal, and this one also is a sign of reversal. You understand? It's a sign that we may be having some amount of red candles from this point. Though I would have preferred having this candle somewhere here. You understand? But sometimes, market is not perfect. It doesn't touch. It doesn't actually get up here. They just begin to drop from here. So let's see if that would happen. Let's see. Oh, that okay. 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 Now let me explain what I was trying to explain the other time. Very easy to understand. But this is it. You see, I teach my students certain things. I teach them about like single candlestick patterns and all that. And when you see a suggestion by the market that the market is trying to turn around, now it may not be very obvious here, but there was a trade we took the other time that it was very obvious. Okay, let me show you. Now you see we have this QM here. We lost QM trade, but look at what happened. That same kind of candle up here the other time is exactly the same thing that's happening. This red candle before the green. You know, it's a hammerhead candle. When you see this kind of candle in a critical, see, mark my words carefully, and you need to listen attentively. When you see this kind of candle in a area, critical areas might be maybe at an area of resistance or area of support, or any critical area is an area where the market can turn around. Let me put it that way. So if you see this kind of candle in a critical area, the market is suggesting that we are about to turn around. So that's the same thing that just happened here. Let me show you again. That's the same thing that just happened here. This is a critical area. You can see it's an area of support resistance in the market. If you want to mark this area now, this I would mark it normally. This, you understand. So it's an area of resistance in the market. Now, the first one happened, we probably didn't get the memo, but they gave us gap up in favor of the sellers, and the sellers came in, you understand, giving us this candle, this inverted hammerhead candle. It tells you that the market is about to turn around. And look at this, it's already turning around. Now, if price gets back to this buyer's entry again, there's every tendency that we will have something like that. What I would do is, we have a QM and I don't have time to mark it, but let me see if okay, we have an engulf, so let's see if we can take that trade. If price comes down here, I'm going to take the trade, but let me check S15 quickly. Okay, let's take the trade. Though it's a good trade actually. Let's take one more. Let's go back to M1. Oh, let me mark this first, then we'll go back to M1. This is the area. So let's go back to M1 now and see if it's going to be a winning trade or not. So it's not a winning trade, it's fine. But I'm going to take one more. Now we have a gap down in favor of what? The buyers. You understand? I'm expecting the green candle now. Though, if you notice that the market actually was a loss at the last second. So that the last second that we actually lost this trade. If you notice. So that tells you that it's not a bad trade actually. Okay, this is the other entry I wanted to mark, but I didn't have time to mark it. Sometimes your entry is so close, you don't have time to mark it, and it's all right. In fact, I should have taken a double trade there, no problem. So now we can mark all our entries now. So if you have understanding, you realize that a lot of people say trading is gambling, this and that. See, if you have understanding, you will never make that statement. Yes, it's probability, but it's not gambling, basically. You understand? But it's all right. So I was expecting a pullback on this entry, you can see, but that would not happen. But we have a retracement. So I have a feeling they probably want to break this area. They want to break to the downside. But it's all right. Let's check the rest of the markets. This might be a very good opportunity. You see this inside this supply. I don't have time to mark it too because we're close. Let me look for a fresh one, then I'll mark that one. Okay. Price already touched it. We're late. Price already touched it. Okay, has it? It hasn't, but it's too close for comfort actually. It's too close. Let's go back to M1. It's too close. This is actually the supply area. And I'll tell you why it's a good entry. This you see this area, I'll mark it with a line. This is an area of support, but now it has turned to resistance. So immediately price comes into this area now. We should be expecting a kind of resistance from the sellers. If it comes above this round number, I would take the risk. I'll take the risk if it comes above this round number. And we have a gap up. Oh no, we cannot do that again. We have a gap up in favor of the sellers. So that's why I was expecting a red candle. It's a pullback, but now they've changed something. Anytime market behaves like this, just leave it alone. We would have taken this common point of rejection, but it has exited the range. So we're not going to take the trade. Though we still have some good opportunities up here. Now, you see, this kind of thing, they call it late retest. I think that common point of rejection might actually work. Do we have a round number somewhere there? I was hoping to see a round number up here. Okay, no worries. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. But I hope you guys are learning something. You understand? Because I really want you guys to understand how it is. And if you're learning something valuable, just subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You get the gist. Subscribe to the channel. It will do you a lot of good. So that when I send any message or maybe make a post, you'll be the first set of people to actually to actually get notified by it. This is a very good touch breakout. First touch low, second touch lower low. Your price comes back to that area. We can have a very good trade, and we have a round number there that ends with 2 zeros. This 100.800. Okay, so we'll mark this too. Okay, it's marked already. Okay, fine. You can see that breakout we're expecting. I could have gone with the sellers, but we have a gap up. Oh, gap up is favor of the sellers now. I should go with the sellers here. Let's go with the sellers. Oh my god. Oh, this is a fake out. They did the same thing here too. I fell for the fake out, no problem. It's not a breakout, it's a fake out. And I fell for it. Let me see if we have an opportunity. I fell for the fake out, no problem. If we have a gap up, I can still go with the sellers one more time. But it has to be a gap up. No gaps. No problem. It's a fake out actually. It's the same thing that happened here. Yes, it's the same thing that happened here. You can see they did as they gave us as if they are going to give us a breakout. Now you see, if we have a continuation sign here, let me show you what I mean by continuation sign. This, you see this type of candle, this green one, this one. If the market gives us this kind of candle, we can go with the buyers one more time. Let's just see. But to be sure, let me make sure that we don't have any. Okay, we have a supply here. It depends. If it gives us a gap down, I will go with the buyers. Okay, we go with the buyers. Now, the reason why I went with the buyers, I will explain, is because most of the time, you see, when you see an engulf like this, and especially either in a breakout or in a fake out like this, and you see a continuation sign like this one, the next candle is most likely going to be the same um, movement. Like, it's going to be the same color. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. Now, the reason why we have these sellers push into the market is because of this supply here. But I have a feeling this supply is not strong enough to hold the buyers back. You understand? Yes, they are going to react, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But let's just see. Oh, okay. We had a gap down, so I expected the buyers to come in, but it's all right. We'll look for another one. And this can give us a very good third touch breakout too. First touch low, second touch lower low. So if price comes back here, we can go with the sellers. But let's check something. Let's check this. I'm looking for a kind of a supply that is fresh. If we find a fresh supply area, that'll be a good one. So let's see. So far so good. I've not seen a fresh one. The reason why I'm looking for that is so that we can increase the probability. We will know how. Okay, fine. There's a fresh one here. We finally found one. So we'll mark it and we'll extend it in M1. So in M1, it's going to look small or it's big. So let me mark it as a lower time frame entry. That will increase our chances of winning with the sellers. Though the thing there is, if you look at another way to look at this is it's a this strategy called 3 bar up pattern. You understand? So it's a 3 bar up pattern here. This particular one that we lost, but you see this gap down is another reason why I probably won't go with. But no problem. Let me check the rest of the market before I come back to this. Okay. Let me mark this common point of rejection. Though it's going to be a long one. Let me use this rate too. I'm going to take a common point of rejection trade if it comes around this common point of rejection line, because it's an area of resistance. And it looks like a third touch that will work on a trend line. So I'll be on the lookout for that. Let me check this previous one. I really don't know what these guys are doing. You gave us a fake out. Now you want to break out. So if you don't understand the market at that moment, just leave it. We'll check other markets. Oh, can you imagine? The common point of rejection worked. Oh, look at this. I wasn't thinking to work, but I just marked it. Look at it. It worked. It worked. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just follow the momentum like this. Yeah, we have doji break, strong candle, then doji disrespects. Okay, we could go with the buyers here, but I don't want to trade against. I don't want to trade against a momentum. I just don't want to trade against the momentum. I'm trying to see if I can find a confluence. Okay, there's a confluence here. We have demand. We have buyers down here. It's a demand area. So if price comes into that buyers area now, we can take a trade. You understand? If price breaks into this area, you understand? So we have common point of rejection. We have demand area. So if this price enters into this common point of rejection inside the demand area, the only thing we might need to combine with it is a round number, and we'll take the trade. If you have any questions about all these trades, feel free to just say put it in the comment section. Also, if you're here to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And please give this video a like. You understand? If you can just like this video, it will make so much sense. Okay. Let me check. Let's just check the markets we've not checked. Oh, this is a very good run by the sellers. Oh, no problem. For some reason, I feel like going with the sellers in this, but I don't have any reason to do that. Let me clear this. This might be a very good third breakout here. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Gemworld. Gemworld is asking about the super chat thing. Yes, guys, if you Yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can support via super chat, super comments. You understand? Thank you very much. Gem World really wants us to use the super chat so like to support the channel. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, use the super chat. You understand? Use the there's I've forgotten the three names, but I know there's a super chat. Um there's another super thing, and I'm new to this actually, so I'm trying to like um remember the name of the remaining two, but everything is in the way to do it actually is to click I think it's to click the comment section, then by the right side you'll see it, so you can just click on it and you can support the channel from there. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay, let me mark this as a favorite, and let's cycle through all the favorites. This looks like double top, and I think the market is about to like turn around. We have a gap down. I don't think we have a good opportunity there. We have a QM down here. If price comes down to that QM, that would be nice. Let's test this QM. Let's see. Let's check the QM if so this will be the QM shoulder. So we'll check M3. If we have an engulf, there's no engulf in M3. We'll check M5. Okay, we have an engulf. That's good. So now let's go to lower time frame to find an entry under this QM shoulder. Okay. Okay, good. We have an entry here. That's good. So over here right now. Thank you. Thank you. I was just thinking about the super chat thing that Gemward talked about. It's making me laugh. Okay, we have an entry down here. This will be a very good third touch if price comes up here. But this momentum is scary. This momentum is scary. The way the buyers are pushing to the upside is very scary. Let me extend this common point of rejection since it worked the other time. Hey, God's Power, how are you today? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. Yes. If you're new to the channel, please kindly subscribe. I would really appreciate. Okay, fine. You want to do you mean you want to start trading, or do you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship? If you want to like join the platform is oh, thank you so much, God's Power. I really appreciate. Yes, God's Power has subscribed. Thank you very much. So if you want to like join to start trading, all you need to do, there's a link in the description below. Okay, fine. Yes, it's exactly the platform. Hey, hey, Paul, how are you? It's nice to have you here, Paul. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Okay, good. So to join the platform, there's a link in the description. That link will take you to the broker website. It's called Pocket Option. So you take you directly to Pocket Option, where you can register for an account. You understand? Now once you are registered and you are done with the verification and all that, now the best thing I always tell people to do is come back to this channel. There's an introductory video, like it's in the playlist. You see, it's an introductory playlist. Check through the playlist, you see it's introduction to pocket option. You see it's like introduction to binary option, something like that. Click on it, watch all the introductory videos, watch everything. You understand? It tells you how to set up your interface, give you a free demo account to practice, so you can practice with that one. Now if you need a one-on-one consult, like if you need a one-on-one mentorship, I would advise that you join the Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? The link to that is in the description below. There's a Telegram channel link. If you click on it, it will take you directly to my Telegram channel. When you join, you'll be able to send me a message, a direct message. Then me and you can discuss about your mentorship. Yeah, I'm currently in Nigeria. Yes, I'm currently in Nigeria. So it will give you, so you'll be able to have a conversation. We'll be able to look at, okay, if you're a beginner and you want to start afresh, it's even better self. And if you're a seasoned trader also and you just need maybe a little bit of brush up here and there, and you probably, if you probably don't need the Barter-Pro mentorship, but you need a one-on-one consult, yes, I offer you can book a session. You understand? You can book an hour, 2 hour session, doesn't matter. We can sit down. If you have any questions, if you have anything you really want to work out from your trading journey, we can do that together. You understand? So it's one of those things we can do, basically. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. You understand? And if there's any other person who is new to the channel, please click the subscribe button. I really appreciate that too. Thank you so much. You understand? If you have any questions, put in the comment section. I will answer your question, no problem. So let's check the remaining favorites here. We made another QM down here. Let me mark the QM for you. Hey, Duzengi. Oh, Emmanuel. Yes, Emmanuel. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry for butchering your name, but thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. It's nice to have you here. I didn't see your message properly. If you can resend the message, I really appreciate. Sometimes this message thing just moves very fast. So before reading the name, before reading the message, everything just goes fast. But if there's a setting to even set it, but very soon I'll have my second screen, so I'll be able to read your messages more effectively. So we have a QM here. Let me mark the QM. The QM shoulder is very tiny. And let's go to higher time frame to check. Okay, we have an engulf, so it means that QM is confirmed. So what we need to do now is to go to lower time frame to find the entry. We have an entry here, but it's not fresh. We need a fresh entry. So we've not found a fresh entry yet. So we'll keep going lower time frame until we find a fresh. Okay, we found one now. Let me mark this quickly, because I think that third breakout is about to hit. We'll go back to M1. So we have a third breakout that is about to hit here. So let's, oops, no, not this. Is this one we're talking about? Okay, this is the entry. Okay, cool. So what we're waiting for is the price to break through this level, and we'll go with the sellers. So I'm expecting now, if price comes and touch this entry and retrace, we are not taking the trade again, because we want the buyers here to be able to respond when price breaks this level. So that's what I'm waiting for. I feel like checking other markets, but I'm going to wait for this just in case in the last 10 seconds it comes up. Okay, fine. We have the breakout now. So let's hope it will the breakout will be sustained. I want a Marabozu candle. If that is possible, that would be nice. Can we have a gap up? No, we have a gap down. Come on now. Now that gap down is in favor of the buyers. It means that the buyers may come in and we may actually lose this trade. I was hoping for a gap up so that we can, well, no problem. Though normally I should have waited for at least a second or two before hitting before hitting the button. Sometimes I like to enter like exactly like immediately the candle opens, because it may not the market may not just wait. I mean, it may just keep going down. Like the sellers may come in and they just drive the price down. Even if you are waiting for margin of safety like this, that may not happen sometimes. So let's see if it's going to give us a win. Okay, fine. Even with low probability, still give us a win. That's good. That's very nice. The probability of winning the trade was low. Immediately we had that gap down. So let's check the rest of the market quickly, because I have a feeling like we might miss out on a very good. You see this supply area now? It's a very strong supply area. I can bet we have a retracement inside it. Like the market may retrace. So let's look for an entry inside. If we find a good entry, we'll mark it. If we don't see the entry, then no problem. Oh, the entry is just at the entrance. I know that sounds very funny, but that's the best way I can. That's the best way I can put it. The entry is at the entrance. So if you are getting value from this content and you want to support the channel, you understand, you can support us through, you can make use of the super thanks, the super chats, and the rest. Yes, the other one I was trying to remember the other time is super chat. There's still another super thing, but I can't remember that right now. But it takes time, and it's little by little remembering everything. Okay, so we have another entry here right above this round number. This is very good. I actually feel like going with buyers here because of this morning star pattern. But you can see it's part of what I was talking about. Price may just open and begin to go up. You understand? And they will not give you any room to like they won't retrace or come back to give you a very good entry. No, they will just start going. So I was still contemplating on going with the buyers, and it gave us a gap down as a confirmation that the buyers can come in, and the buyers just entered and they started pushing to the upside. Now it doesn't make sense to now start chasing the market and enter. If you enter, like maybe it goes to the middle side and you start entering, it may just retrace and will still give us that green candle, but will not pick your entry, and that's it. So sometimes it's best to not to chase the market. The best you can do is to like enter as soon as the candle close, or wait like a second or two. Now I can go with the sellers now. Oh no, I won't go with the sellers again, but I will take the entry above that round number. I'm going to enter above that round number. If it enters that entry, we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. So immediately it goes above that round number, I can go with the sellers. Okay. It looks like it's not going to give us that entry. Let's just wait. Okay. Let's keep checking. Okay. Now, guys, we have a very good opportunity. Let me show you. You see, this thing now is a very good opportunity for us. We can take advantage of this. You see, this is an area of resistance in the market. Price has tested it many times, and now finally we have a breakout. Now you see this breakout area is called a decision point. We can go to lower time frame to find the exact decision point area. Let's mark it. We found it already in S30. Let's mark it quickly before price comes back. So immediately price comes back into this entry, we will go with the buyers, and the probability of winning it is 70%. It means if we keep taking 10 trades like this, we are going to win at least 7 times. So let's go to the lower time frame. Okay, so S15 has confirmed the S30 entry. Okay, we have another one here. Okay, so now look at this. Oh, I could have gone with the buyers here, but it's risky. No worries, we'll have a better entry down here. So now let me mark this one as a lower time frame entry. We'll save it. Good. Now look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Price comes into this area, comes down under this round number, and enters this entry. I'm going to take this trade. The only reason why I won't take this trade is if this momentum continues like this. I'm not going to trade against the momentum. No, I'm not going to do that. But you know, we can take a good trade here. Okay, that's good. Let me check the rest of the market quickly. We have a kind of price channel here, or a let me just check the rest before I overanalyze things. There's a common point of rejection here, and it's working. This is it, and it's working. Okay, it's been broken already. Let me go back to this place. I really want to take this trade, so I don't want to miss it for anything. We have an entry down here. Let's check this. Okay, this is what I was talking about the other time. We have it's like basic market structure. Let me show you what I mean. When we mark the buyers and sellers entries here, look at this. If price comes to these boundaries, we can take some very nice trades. If price touches that boundary, I'll go with the sellers. I don't mean immediately touches. I mean if it closes either above or on it, and it gives us a gap up as confirmation, that would be nice. I'm going to go with the sellers after this candle, and I'll explain why I did that. Can you give us a gap up at least? I'm going to take it immediately, so I'm not going to wait for a gap up. Yes, that's good. So we finally give us a gap up. So I'm expecting the sellers to come in and give us a red candle. Okay. Let's see. I guess I should have taken advantage of that round number though. Well, no problem. Let's just wait for it. That's very close. That was very close. But we made it. That's the most important thing. We made it. That's the most important thing. So guys, if you're enjoying this content, please give me a like. You understand? And if you would like to support this channel, just like I said before, you can make use of the super thanks, the super chat. There's one other super thing. I can't remember it, but I know you guys understand. And the thing that our goal really, and if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You understand? We're getting very close. If you look at the subscriber count now, you can see that we are very close. So just click the subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Let's quickly check the rest of the market. I know we have one here. There was a particular one that we're looking at the other time. Wasn't this? I don't think it's this, but I'm glad we're not in the market. I would have lost this actually. Let's go with 12.5%. I would have lost this trade. There was one particular market we were trying to. Well, okay, this is it. This point of decision. This is the one we're trying to make sure we don't miss. Let me check the rest. Oh, there's a common point of rejection here again, and it seems like it as if it will work. Seems like it will work. I will take this trade, and we have an entry up here too. So if price breaks out, crosses that common point of rejection, we'll take the trade. This might be the last trade for this session. Let me check that other one because I don't want to miss it. Okay, so we're flipping between these two. Oh, this is a third breakout. How did I not see that? Wait, before I take any trade. Wait. We may have a red candle, but the probability is not high for me. If we had a gap up, that would be nice. But there's a very tiny gap down. So I would have gone with the sellers, but I was not sure. Then it looks like a third breakout, but there's a whole lot of other things I'm trying to consider. Though if I was able to consider this doji, probably I would have taken the trade with small amount. But it's fine. It's okay. We still have a common point of rejection up here. Let's check that other one. Let's check this other one. Make sure that we don't miss the trade. We have this red green pattern. And it's been rain, like red green, red green, red green, red green. We could have gone with the red with the sellers here. But this kind of red green pattern, you need to be able to combine a few things here and there with it. at the beginning, okay, there was a gap up in favor of the sellers, yes. Now if we have a gap down in favor of the buyers, maybe we can go with the with the buyers, but there has to be a good reason. Can we have a gap down? No, it's a gap up, you see. So we can't just take the trade. Yes, it's red green pattern, but you should be able to combine reasons to take your trades. Unless we just don't want to like trade blindly. Okay. Is this a valid QM? Let's check M3. Okay, it's a valid QM. Let's look for entry. There might be an entry somewhere here. I've not seen the entry. Okay, we found an entry. I'm going to mark it for you guys so that you can see it. Sometimes you know that it's not easy to just size things up with your eyes. But I've been doing this for a while now, so I'm able to like size things up with my eyes and know. But I'm going to mark it for you just so that you can understand. We have a common point of rejection up here, and we have a QM entry down here. You see, this is a QM, and I've gone to a higher time frame to check if it's I really want this market to close here. If it can close inside here, we would risk a lot to go with the sellers. If it can just give us this, oh, if it can just give us a very good exhaustion candle, well, that did not happen. No, we're not taking this trade. I was expecting an exhaustion candle to close here. That would be a very good trade to take with sellers. Give us the exhaustion candle now. Let's take this trade. Thank you. Now you're talking. No, I'll be going with sellers after this. I'll be going with the sellers after this. If it goes up again, I'll take one more, especially if it comes to that place. I was expecting it to come here. I wanted to take a trade up here, above this round number. Okay. Da 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 da. Did we win that? We won that by just a point. That was too close. Okay, fine. This is exactly what I'm waiting for. Come on, we're not there yet. Not yet. You see this kind of doji, they are called swing dojis. They are not regular dojis. You understand? Let me put another trend line there so that we can mark all the common point of rejections before the common point of rejection. So usually I would have marked it like this. Now we may have the sellers coming, but the only way I can take any trade now, if price come up here, I can take the trade. I won't take any trade here. Let's quickly check the rest of the market. Oh, let's check that particular one so that we don't miss it. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, fine. I don't think we are going to take this trade again. Let me explain. You see, anytime you have an entry down like this, and you have your market ranging above it, you see this range is a build-up of energy. When it bursts, if it bursts to the downside, it's going to be very violent, and they may just break through this entry without even respecting it. I'm talking from experience now. So if this breakout happens now, it may just be a very violent breakout. So if we are going to take this trade, we need to be very careful. Let's go in with 12.5. But we'll keep checking. Let me check that last area we were. Oh, come on. I'm taking this trade. Come on. Come on. I've been waiting for this trade since. Look at this. Look at it. Yes. I'm going to take this trade. We've been waiting for this trade for how many minutes? Calm down, please. Thank you. Yes. We've been waiting. We've been waiting for this trade since. And now, when we are not in the market, you feel like you can just go get away with it. No. Oh, that was close, man. We almost missed that trade. That's why it's good to just keep checking. You have to just keep checking. You cannot stay on one, especially when you're in the market. I think we should call it quit right now, and we'll come back in the next 6 hours. We'll be back in the market in the next 6 hours. So let's close this live session for now. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate. If you're here to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. And if you are if you would like to support the channel, you can use the super thanks, the super chat, and the other super thing I can't remember right now. You understand? But use that one. Thank you so much for joining this live session. We'll be back in 6 hours, so get ready. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, and you're going to learn a lot because I'm not going to hold anything back. I want to make sure everybody wins in the market. So if you have the right knowledge, you will be well equipped to actually take the right trades. So thank you so much. It's just like what our logo is, our motto is trading with confidence. So, and if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, click the Telegram channel in the description, and you would have a link to be able to message me directly. So send me direct message, and we'll be able to discuss more about your mentorship journey and your trading journey in general. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, this is about to happen. Okay, fine. Let me just wait for this. Let's just see how this one happens. I remember saying that the breakout might be a violent one, and it may not respect this. We will take the trade anyways. Let's go with small amounts. We'll go with small amounts. Let me see if we can go with the sellers. Yes, we can. We can go with the sellers. No. Can we have a gap up? Yes. All right. Okay.